my god. Here we are. We are so live, it's not funny.
We're
Actually,
so
it
live,
is.
it's not even on the thing yet.
Yep, it was so live that
We're
YouTube
so
hiccup
back,
for a moment,
baby.
and now we're here. Performing for you. I'm the
But what if
first
they know
member.
the words?
Well, they can join in too. So put your hands together if you want to clap while we take you to uh, Miami Mayhem Tormenta, episode 5. So,
Hooray!
The thing's not showing up yet. Oh,
I'm,
there it is.
yep, that's what I thought. Play some background music. So, with me today, and I'm just gonna go through the introduction real quick. I'm Boosh / Connar / your DMGM today. I'm joined today by Mango.
Hello.
Who do you play?
I play Ken, the big lizardman.
Excellent, excellent, wonderful. And I'm also joined by my good friend Danny. Say hi and who you playing.
Hi, I am Danny. I play as ARGOLI. I am figuring out stuff. Bye.
Excellent. And I got Becca.
Hello, I'm Becca. I play Katie.
Alright, and finally I got Stoof.
Hi, I'm Stoophie. I'm playing AURELIA, the
Excellent.
plants girl.
She's got plants in her pants.
What?
Yep, it's true. It's because she's a plant, and that way. Actually, she doesn't really wear pants. Does she? I don't know. Maybe she's got little
No,
shorts.
I guess
Coochie
not,
out.
not in the art, at least. I don't know. I
Uh,
imagine she likes clothes. So
yeah, she got little
I
shorts.
like to imagine she's wearing like those super tiny, like, women's sports shorts.
Actually,
That even like a slightly long shirt or even that jacket would just completely cover it.
yeah.
yeah,
Nothing's more
classic
comfortable.
Florida.
Yeah, classic Florida attire, honestly. Let me put this on the Discord server real quick.
I already got it. I already got it. Keep
You
playing.
already did. You got us in the announcements. Hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah. Anyway, gosh, what did we do last time?
We were in a maid cafe.
Well, not true.
We had to be the maids. We had to be the maids.
You have to be the maids that you want to be in your life.
Fuck
You
yeah,
have
I
to
know.
start the maid cafe that you want in your life.
That's what this campaign's ultimately going to be about. It's the Tormenta Cafe.
Yeah.
We
So,
somehow personify this terrible, terrible hurricane into a French maid. Anyway,
here's what happened. You guys went over to the Everglades, fought a monkey who quoted The Little Mermaid at you, and then you killed it, along with its skunk-ate brethrens. And after getting real stinky, you fought them off and you managed to escape. Well, actually, you managed to kill. Well, basically, you scared them away with ultra violence. Hooray! And then you met Big Jim, a gator man who's also in the anime himself, much like your NPC Scooter. However, his tastes vary, and he wanted a few things in exchange for his lumber. The big thing being, he wanted a maid cafe. He wanted to RP being at a maid cafe. And you guys obliged. Getting little maid outfits and, guiding him through this experience. He has agreed to take a shipment of lumber, as much as he can on his big rigs, and get them over to the Crystal Dolphin Mall for you. Now, here's because we do not have Mitchell who plays Sprinkles today, I'm just gonna say that Sprinkles, hey guys, I'm gonna make sure he doesn't screw us out of our lumber. Also, I want to ride a shotgun.
What?
Stick his head out the window.
Yeah, he's doing that.
Out.
Yep, he's doing that.
He can ride shotgun.
Yep, I'm doing that with Big Jim. I'll see y'all later. And remember, and he drives off. And you guys are on your way to find basically some old spaceship parts so you can rip off the metal bits and use them as hurricane shutters. And you are currently wandering the Miami International Aerospace Port, or what's left of it, trying to find metal. Real quick, I want one person to roll me perception. Actually, you can all roll perception. I'm going to make this a group challenge roll where you have to beat a certain value.
Yeah, alright.
Oh boy.
What do I perceive? I have perceived a 19.
I perceive a lot, apparently.
I perceive nothing, apparently.
I perceived a non-natural 20.
A dirty 20 is what we call that in the business. So, all together... Yeah, no, you beat my target. So, on your way there, you hear, someone running. Actually, not some bodies? Multiple people running, knocking over. You do hear, finally, sort of not necessarily a gunshot, but something being launched, definitely. And heading towards the noise, you see it. There are about 6 guys dressed in the same armor, suits of outfits, basically same armor, wielding the same clubs, and they got this mutant guy, sort of schlubby looking. Looks like he hasn't slept in a few days, let alone weeks. He's not looking the best right now. And it looks like these people have captured him in some sort of net launcher and have basically bound his mouth at this point.
That's no good.
Big full-blown cartoon villain. The only thing left was to put him in the middle of the railroad kind of thing.
So you see these guys. They have not noticed you yet. So how do you want to approach?
Hmm.
Do we have any idea of what these armored guys might be from? Like, could there be some sort of history check for this sort of thing?
Or
could they just be random hooligans?
I'm gonna say it's gonna take a high history check here.
I'm gonna do it anyway.
Do it.
I have a 23.
Alright. So, here's what you know is that you don't actually know who these guys are. And that's actually, strangely, actually knowledge to you. Because you are kind of like, over the years, you're kind of aware of all the different factions and gangs. These guys are new. Which is strange in this world where a lot of things are old. And cold and very full of mold. So new factions sort of popping up isn't the most common thing. But you see the fact that they are new means caution is probably your best course of action. Maybe diplomacy rather than running in and gunning in a situation you do not know the context of.
Yeah.
And that's what I can give you with your very high history check.
Fun.
It's sort of advice. So what's the
So what do we
plan?
Well, I'm gonna relay that information at least. At least, yeah. These guys don't look like anyone we've seen before. Any known factions, like those biker guys from. I think they were the Freedom Zone. I think they were the Freedom Zone. It sounds like the Freedom Zone. It's been a while.
I guess we should figure out who they are since they might be new neighbors. But we should make these quick.
Yeah. Just to clarify, GM, we were on the taco truck making our way back, right?
So you're on the taco truck. You're currently parked in the middle of the aerospace port while you're collecting pieces of, metal.
Scrap. Yes.
Yeah, scrap metal that you can take back home and use as hurricane shutter.
It also, as ARGOLI, it's also possible. Could these guys be from that? Dang it! Now Danny forgot the name of the place.
Providence?
Yes, Providence. You think they could be Providence guys?
No, not
Asking in character.
Oh.
So,
No.
I mean, they could be. That's why I'm asking. I mean, we can give them a look, get information,
not
or
everyone.
we can just leave.
All right, what's the vote to leave?
I think the safer option would be leaving.
I mean, it'd be safer, but that's not how we tend to do things.
I don't care much about them saving the mutant, just as, like, I guess if this is... we can learn something from here that'll help us out later. I don't know. These are... It's weird to have a faction that we don't know about, I guess.
Yeah. And?
Well, Ken has a very straightforward thinking. Does something need to be unga or bunged? And if not, why? Basically, is violence required for this, or...
So we have Katie for the idea of being safe. We have the idea of why don't we just go beat them up?
From Ken.
Yes.
And then the other two.
Our goalie's more in favor of helping or at least understanding what the heck is going on.
Aurelia is not for helping, but for figuring out what's going on.
Yeah, I mean, it's entirely possible this mutant is, like, something actually horrible. We don't know. But also, like, this is weird. What's happening? Okay, people beating each other up is not abnormal, but these guys are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess we can. I guess we can sneak and observe for now.
Okay. I
Alright.
know me and Katie are good at sneaking.
All right.
I'm actually okay too. I didn't know that.
Whoever wants to sneak in and get close, roll me a stealth check.
What's your stealth,
I'll stick with Ken.
Katie?
Mine is 11.
So is mine.
Do you have a?
One of us want to assist the other, so we just get an advantage.
Is that possible with stealth?
I'll allow it.
Okay.
You two, the sneaky ones, both roll me.
Maybe I'll go, because I also have diplomacy if I get caught.
That sounds good. Katie
So-
will give you assistance, so you get to roll at advantage.
Yeah.
Okay.
And if
Way to
anything
go.
goes wrong,
Well,
we can snipe.
23.
23.
Oh, hold on, you might crit. You might crit.
Hey, you
got
might not
advantage. We
20.
can roll again.
Oh, it's advantage.
Mhm.
Does Katie have to roll anything, or is she just helping?
She's just using. She won't be up with you if you were caught. Obviously, you're not going to. But, you know.
Woo, slightly better.
So, yeah,
Woo.
24. So, the guys here. Just talking amongst themselves. Traitorous scum, and they kicked that mutant while they're in the net. He's muffled screaming, and they start dragging him back. They do not towards the east. So, from what you can observe, do you want?
Okay.
Oh, I thought they were tying into a rocket. Okay.
No, they're just dragging his ass back.
Is there anything else? Give me any clues about who they are? Any symbols on them? Or...
Roll me perception.
Okay, one moment.
No problem.
It's a 13.
13.
Okay. The last thing you hear as they pass by without them noticing you is they're kind of like reading him Miranda rights. By the laws of Providence, you have the right to remain silent until your trial when you get back. Your treachery will be punished swiftly and immediately. Anything you will do and say, and they go beyond your hearing.
They sound like a police force.
Well, we know they're Providence.
Yeah, I don't like those guys.
Yeah, you just state police force, and I'm just gonna say right now, Aurelia and ARGOLI, you have very little idea other than from like movies what a police force is. There hasn't been anything like that in a long time.
What about the
Yes.
robots in the mall?
That's the closest we know.
Those are security. They're not cops.
Small cop.
Yeah.
Lart Mall Cop.
Yeah. Mall cart. Paul
All
Blart.
blarts are bastards.
Paul Blart. Mallbot. Anyway.
It's a good. Okay, so it's a good thing we didn't just go guns blazing, because we kind of already attracted the Providence's attention before, but also I feel bad for that guy.
Oh, I did not show you what these guys looked like. God damn it!
No, you didn't. I thought.
I thought
this
I
was
did
a random
too.
encounter.
Oops. Well,
I was wondering about that.
yeah, I'm sorry, y'all.
Yeah, I thought this was just a random. That's a lot of guys.
Yep.
That's a lot of green.
Probably a good thing we snuck around.
Yep. This is about.
I mean, we fought about this many guys before, but we also had a sprinkles.
Ken could have taken them.
In a fight, right?
Hmm.
In a fight,
Yep.
right?
Right?
You know what is it his shirt that says it? I can't actually see it.
Yeah.
She'll try and assert.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Yeah, like there it is.
So,
I moved myself a little. There it is.
for gathering the gear here, I would like a survival roll from each of you.
Oh, okay.
Okie dokie.
Okay.
It's one of those collective rolls here.
Oh.
I don't like where this is going.
Oh.
So it was 30, right?
So believe it or not, I actually kept this low. Your haul is limited, but you managed to find some good pieces, so your main points of entry have at least some good metal here and there. It's not a great haul, but your score for your final isn't looking the best right now, guys.
It's something.
I could maybe increase it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you have that thing that lets you roll advantage once per day. You want to use that?
Do you think it's worth it to use it here?
That's up to you.
You guys? I'm asking the party.
Okay.
Considering
Go
we're
on.
considering getting the resources is like our biggest goal right now, yes. I think so anyway, but we're also apparently near Providence, so that's always fun.
Mm-hmm.
What does everyone else think?
Okay. It's only
I'm
a
leaning yes.
short rest thing.
Yeah, let's do it. It's only a short rest.
Yeah.
An advantage on my terrible survival.
Do it. Hey!
Yay!
Alright, you find a decent haul. Could it be better? Maybe. But it's pretty fucking good haul, honestly.
I like to imagine Aurelia looked over an airplane and then just found like a whole stash. We might have taken someone else's stash.
Hooray.
Don't
It
give
really,
the
it
DM
really locked
ideas.
in.
Well, what was that, Aurelia?
Oh, just that I really had to lock in. The ability is called hypercognitive, so I imagine it just
yes. Okay.
just really locked in.
You got to see far. You got to see with your good eyes. Your special eyes. Anyway.
Alright, bad news for
right.
Aurelia. I'm sorry, bad news for hot dogs. Aurelia woke up and found all the hot dogs with her hypercognitive. Yeah. Bad news for hurricane shutters that wanted to be hidden. Aurelia woke up.
Oh, shit.
So you bring back a decent haul for the mall. Will it be enough?
Probably not.
It's a big place. But it's good. You're definitely going to get key points covered with the amount of your haul here.
At least it's
Hooray.
a start.
Yep.
Because we got wood shutters as well, and maybe we can set off elsewhere. Oh, hello, everyone.
Yep. So, just gonna say you've come back to the mall. Things are hustling, bustling. People are getting the massive amount of wood unloaded. It's kind of it's evening time right now, so it be around dinner. And you've brought back a decent. Oh, these people are like halfway through unloading the wood and getting it in place. And now notice they have to do the same thing with some metal. So the work is never done around here.
Nope, never. It's the pock me limit.
Yep. There already seems to be an argument going on. Of two southerners yelling at each other.
Is it the anime
Oh
boys?
my.
It's the anime boys. It's trash. Don't you touch my wood Don't you touch my wood figures now. I made that meant to look like Kagome. And if you touch Kagome, I will kill you. It's a trash tier waifu from a mid-show. You son of a bitch. Just you hear just fighting, just some people are trying to hold them back from each other. Will you intervene?
Quick, think of an anime that they would both equally hate. And then tell them that that's top tier. They need a common enemy.
Would we know sword art?
Alright, roll me, whoever wants to, roll me only one person from the party, roll me a history check.
I have a 3.
I have a 7.
Oh boy.
I have a -1.
Aurelia is a 0. I mean, going by numbers, I would have it, but I feel like Katie or Aurelia has more their finger on the pulse when it comes to anime.
I'm not
But
gonna,
I could do it.
I'm just gonna tell them, can't we just all, like what, get along?
Alright, you wanna try that persuasion check, Aurelia?
Yeah.
Alright.
Power of friendship.
Yeah, roll me that persuasion. I'm sorry, your normal pheromone thing is canceled out by the argument here, so you just get one persuasion check here.
Also, the smell of weeb.
Of weeb.
Move weed.
21.
21.
21. That's pretty good. So what do you tell them?
Power of friendship.
What do you
like
tell
any
them?
Great anime.
Like, gentlemen. Why can't we just agree to disagree? And like what we like?
Big Jim actually notices you. Well, hello there, Aurelia Senpai. How are you doing today? Senpai!
Alright. I give him a wink.
Big Jim blushes. Let me add him here. Let me put Big Jim on scene.
I like to imagine Big Jim doing the like bashful, goofy thing.
Yeah, no, he is. He is. He definitely. I think Aurelia's check was really high last time, so he definitely one of several characters that has a crush on Aurelia. Scooter, who usually doesn't notice many things, actually notices, and Scooter finds the opportunity. Oh, you're into that? Your taste in waifus is trash. And he's like, you son of a bitch! And I was gonna probably have the DC set at 25. I'm sorry, Aurelia. It was a failure.
Whatever.
You can't get between two weebs who diametrically oppose each other.
That's why you must find a common enemy for them to unite against.
Who's going?
Well, if we can find something, we'll pit that against them.
Who wants to roll me this history check?
I'll roll it,
Okay.
but more in like remembering our past with
Scooter and...
yeah.
Okay.
I rolled a 17.
Because one really likes mechs, one really likes slice of life.
You figured it out, Argoli. You know the perfect thing to say. Argoli, repeat after me.
Uh-huh.
Sword Art Online gets good at Season 2. And onwards.
Isn't that true?
No.
Isn't that true, though?
No. No.
No.
No, you're right. I was thinking of Gun Gale, and even that's not much better, so...
Yeah.
It's amazing how a show went from, like, meh to it's actually watchable when they got rid of Kirito.
Good.
So Argoli, realizing this, just kind of shouts from the back, because he was probably working on moving the metal for some of them. Sword Art Online got better on the second season. And it just kept getting better.
Now roll me a stealth check.
Yeah,
Gotta stay hidden.
12.
Alright. I'm gonna roll...
I mean, if they see me, it's fine.
Alright,
They don't.
even with their bonuses... They're like, they both been using, who said that? And they just like fucking eye the room and then look at each other and go, we have a common enemy. Agreed. There's a traitor in our midst. Do you agree to an alliance? mayhaps I'll stay on my end of the mall, and you stay on yours. One person in the mall points out, actually, we kind of have limited rooms at the moment. I've actually been wondering where we're going to actually have Big Jim live here. And they push him out of the way, not really addressing him. And they go to opposite end, and Big Jim starts setting up the rest of his domicile. Which he has very similar to Scooter. And I've come to realize what I'm gonna have Big Jim's specialty be.
Oh yeah.
Big Jim is gonna be, and I will have a shop for him by the next episode. But he will be your guy who will be able to do vehicle upgrades, or at least help
Yes.
you with transportation.
I can finally get the funny song as my car horn for the taco truck.
Yep. I will have an item list for that, as well as, you know, some other stuff that you can do to make your time traveling a little bit easier in exchange for goods and services.
Fantastic.
Next, what do you guys do?
I'm helping with moving the metal shutters. I think at one point I would bring up to at least Pascal about hey, we had a close call with Providence again, and I don't know what they're doing, but they seem to be trying to spread out a little, and they seem to be very policey, like in those old movies we watched.
Pascal's like, okay, thank you. I was about to say, what does policey mean?
Yeah, those you know, in those old movies where like you got those guys in blue that just start beating up people because they're doing things, not necessarily bad things, sometimes bad things, but usually they're just like hooligans out on the street or something. We kind of saw that happening here. They were beating up on a mutant. Couldn't really do much about that. They were already dragged in.
Alright, we
We also weren't even sure about dealing with Providence again.
We will keep a lookout. Thank you for letting me know, ARGOLI.
Yeah, it's more just a general warning, I guess. I don't know if they're going to start making their way over here or what have you, but I figured it'd be good to let some of us know.
Thank you, ARGOLI. If you excuse me, I'm going to try to make sure Big Jim's transition into living here goes a little easier, as well as keep an eye on the weather radar.
Yes, fantastic. I'm going to continue helping with moving the supplies.
Okay.
And that's what our goalie will do.
All right. Katie, what are you doing?
She's probably gonna go help with all the reinforcements and stuff. Being a robot, she's probably really good at bending metal, so she can help get all like the metal sheets and stuff up.
Yep.
She can bend girders.
Yep.
I can bend things.
Katie, roll me an athletics check.
Let's see if her hydraulics are up to the task today. 17.
Looking pretty good.
All right. You bend a girder. People are like, we didn't need you to do that. We needed it flat. And then you bend
that was supposed to be with helping.
And you bend it back into place. And help.
I can help with reinforcements. Bend. We needed it straight. Oh, apologies. Straight.
Yeah. So, you do a good job helping get those steel on strategic points of the mall. I'm gonna go to Ken. Ken, what are you doing? Your robot dog is father. Will we be assisting the people of the mall? Or will we do our own thing like usual?
Could Unga Bunga with a hammer and nails and help get the wood on the ceiling.
Martin? Hello?
Oh no.
Oh, I think the microphone fell.
Hello.
Hello, we can hear you
yes.
now.
There we go. Sorry, I had to turn off my mic because my dog was barking.
Oh,
Oh, they do that sometimes.
Yes.
So, what the fuck is Ken doing? Is he helping?
So I mean, yeah, he's gonna be helping out around to put some stuff up and get things prepared.
All right.
Whatever needs lifting will be assisted by Ken.
All right. One guy looks at you. Is like, "Hey, could you do me a favor, Ken? 'Cause you're a way braver guy than me. There's like a part of the ceiling that we need to get some of the wood nailed into, but it's like way too high, and I don't want to fall. Would you be able to help me? I got a fear of heights, man. I'll pin wood everywhere else. I was trying to tell Scooter that I can't, or I was trying to tell Bernard, but he said to challenge my fear head on to overcome it. And I don't want to do that. I'm perfectly fine being afraid of heights. But if you could do this one thing for me, I'll give you some. I'll give you some of the anime I've been storing to get stuff from Scooter on a rainy day.
Interesting.
All right.
But sure, why not? I mean, you probably should listen to Beanard and face your fears, but at the same time, I'm happy to help.
Thanks, man. It's all the way up there, and he points at the ceiling, like right here, like right in that middle section. So Ken, I want you to roll me acrobatics check.
Acrobatics check.
Yep. Acrobatics. It's a high DC. It's very wobbly.
17.
All right.
very nice.
You get up there. You start lining things up. And I'd like you to roll me one more.
All right, here we go. I got this. Acrobatics.
Because you start to hear the creaking of the metal.
You got this. It's all good. 13. It's still over 10. Is that okay?
So, Ken.
Oh boy.
It's not looking good. Ken, let me think about how high this would be. Yeah.
It's very high. It's very high.
Yeah.
Does anyone notice this?
Yeah.
Any of us notice this?
I mean, it's kind of hard not to.
Aurelia is pretty good at acrobatics. She might.
It's
Maybe I would've-
less so about Ken's already up there and he's.
I'll go help, but gotta face my fears or fears
Is there-
or whatever
is
my
there,
dad said.
Is Is there like mattresses or something anywhere that Katie could like kick underneath as a safety net?
Yeah.
I want you to roll a very high strength check for you to carry a mattress.
No, I meant on the floor. She's just kicking it on the floor, so if he falls down, it'll hit the floor.
Oh, he is literally falling. To
Yeah.
explain where this is right above where the escalators are, so this fall would lead him to the bottom floor.
Oh, so he's gonna hit the escalators and tumble down.
More so the front of the escalators.
Oh, okay.
Ow.
Falling
So I
down
could
like
still
3
shove a
stories.
mattress there.
Yeah, it's like a 3-story fall. It's a 60-foot drop, I'm gonna say. And if you want to try to carry a mattress out there in time, it's going to be a DC 20 strength check to half the damage, but, you know. Unless Ken
I
can...
think
can
I
make-
will assist Aurelia with the idea of trying to catch him. But Aurelia can make vines, right?
No.
Done it
No.
at least. Oh, it was just digging into the dirt or something with your feet or whatever
Yeah.
when grounding yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's rooting.
Ah, okay.
Aurelia, do you want to break his fall?
I don't know if I can do that with
'Cause
dexterity.
Katie's,
So,
I feel like
Katie can
I
do it
have
too.
the strength.
I would...
Katie,
think I have
Katie's
this-
willing to do it. She has. I have an
Honestly,
ability that'll
this
let
is
me
during
half the damage.
time-wise, it wouldn't make sense because Katie's doing her metal bending thing.
Damn.
I was just gonna go up next. And...
Yeah, do it
Hell.
for
Yeah,
do
yeah.
it
I haven't done
for
anything with
Ken.
Aurelia yet. Yeah.
Yeah,
I was
do
like-
it for Ken, so at least you can
Yeah.
get that manga. All right, Ken.
Oh boy.
You fall 3 stories,
Uh-huh.
and you hit the multile.
I'm running
Ow.
for him.
You took 25 damage. How are you looking?
Let me see. Did we regain health after the last?
You should have short rested. If not, you did not, and if it puts you under, puts you under.
He's
No.
not under, but he's hurting.
25. That puts me at like 40.
Okay.
I think it would have been 44, but yeah.
All right. So, a bunch of
34,
people are
sorry.
looking from the whole, like, from the ceiling area and the second story and are surrounding you right now, Ken. Like, are you okay?
Are you okay?
Yeah, Ken, the Argoli's rushed over as well. It's like,
Yeah. Aurelia and
Right.
Argoli
Oh, God.
are towards you.
Yeah.
Ken does that thing where, like, you know, in the cartoons where he like raises his arm, he's got like one finger up, and he's like, "I am in pain."
where's the doctor?
I am giving a helping hand. He is putting up shutters right now.
We have an accident on the floor.
We'll clean it up. You shouldn't poop on the floor.
No.
Get it?
No,
He had
not-
an accident. It's like he did a poopy on the floor.
He fell 3 stories, Dr.
Oh
Hunt.
God! Assist him immediately.
You gotta be more literal with robots.
So, Argoli, I guess you help him on onto a stretcher, and
Yeah.
Dr. Hans is like, bringing Ken. Hopefully I get to try out back surgery.
What does that entail?
Oh, we would just remove his spine and put a better spine in.
But
Yeah, that tracks.
I like my spine.
Oh, you'll love this one more. And he carries you off. Never to be seen again.
And we'll be back tomorrow.
Aurelia, that same guy who told Ken is like, ooh. Ouch. Hey, I don't want that to happen to me. Are you good at balancing?
Yeah, of course I am.
Oh, I probably should have asked you.
Yeah,
That guy owes
probably.
Ken so much junk.
Hey, in return, I'm willing to give you some manga to get, if you're willing to,
Do you have any other fears?
Oh god, heights, large bodies of water, kind of 50-50 on the dark. Sometimes I'm like, yeah, I'd rather lights be off. But sometimes I do like the light, a little bit of light, Feet, don't like them. That's why I always wear socks.
Go sit in a dark room for a while or something. I don't know.
Why would I do that? That would make me scared.
Face your fears.
It's...
And then she goes, climbs.
Alright. Roll me an acrobatics check, Aurelia.
Was that better?
21?
Do I need-
yeah,
I need a
yeah,
higher
the DC is
rate?
20.
Okay.
That was
So
the
it's
start, but there
super
was a second
creaky.
roll, wasn't there?
I rolled, the second roll was to see if Ken would take the full fall damage or not.
Yeah.
So Aurelia, you're able to stay up there and get the boards nailed in. And the guy gives you the manga. It's like, wow, thanks, Aurelia. Now I don't have to face my fears and I can continue living my life.
No, you must face your fears.
No, why are you doing this? I didn't do anything to you.
You hurt Ken and
I didn't hurt Ken. Ken had a horrible fall.
you made Ken do something.
I didn't make him do it. I asked him to do it, and I said I would give him pay for his service, and he didn't do the thing.
Well, it was really hard.
I mean, yeah, that's why I paid him to do it, because I knew I could do it. I could have died.
Well, you could have been freaking smart about it. I don't know why we just walk up on the rafters. We don't have like a system with pulleys or something.
Oh my god, pulleys! Guys, I have an idea! And he runs off.
Okay.
There are already people using pulleys. It was more so that this part of the mall, it's a little bit harder to get to, and it was like the only part that didn't have glass covering it. So getting a wood plank there would help with rain damage.
Fair enough.
It's okay. We'll make him feel even worse about it later.
All right. Cutting to Ken, Dr. Hans is like, all right, here are your x-rays. This is a normal spine. A normal human spine. And he actually just has a human spine.
Not like a display or anything.
Yeah. There's a little bit of blood on it and whatnot. This is your spine, and he shows you the x-ray. Highs or lows, Ken?
Lows.
Okay. So, here's the something I noticed that's good news. You will be able to walk again, and you will not be paralyzed from the waist down.
Oh, thank God.
Here is the bad news. If someone were to hit these specific vertebrae one more time real good, it is potential you'll be paralyzed from the neck down.
No.
Which is actually worse from being paralyzed from waist down.
Yeah. Can we fix that?
I could do surgery.
What is Hans's history with surgery?
Not great.
Fantastic.
Not a lot of, this isn't like, it's the post-apocalypse. It's as clean as it's gonna get.
Mm-hmm.
He has, like, some disinfectant, but, it's few and far between. There is trauma gel. Honestly, he's more of a medicine peddler. He has done surgery in the past
Mm-hmm.
to fix stuff, but
Not to the level we currently need it.
yeah, not complicated back surgery. Like, he's definitely replaced someone's arm with, like, a shitty prosthetic.
Oh yeah, it was, what's his name? Rat guy. I forgot his name. I am awful.
Oh yeah, fucking Ratfink. Rat
Yeah.
Kid. So either way, watch your neck. Literally. Seriously, if you
Does he? Would he happen to know of anyone who's actually good at surgery?
No, I've not left this facility for, oh God, so long.
Would we say it is reasonable that Katie is done with her duties and is learning about all of this?
Yeah, I'm assuming Aurelia
Okay.
as well have come in to check on Ken and his back.
So now the question would be, because of all of Katie's travels, would it be a history to see if Katie might have known one? That would involve traveling after the hurricane?
Or if Ken remembers anyone with his travels too.
I want Katie and Ken to both roll me history checks.
Nope, Katie knows nothing.
She didn't need to worry about that because she's a ribbit.
So, Katie, you remember, the Lake Nona fire? That's when an asteroid hit Lake Nona, Florida, next to Orlando, and destroyed a bunch of hospitals. Anyway.
What she really remembers is that she knows a couple of really good mechanics. But that's not the same.
Yeah. It's like, I used to know some doctors. They're all dead now. Ken,
Hmm.
common sense tells you that just through the art of deduction, technology in your commune, pretty good. You know who also has good technology? The Venetian Island people. They might have medical tech. Medical tech can fix back. They have ancient tech, which is really good. Maybe you don't even need surgery. And you get to keep your spine. Do you say this out loud?
Yeah, Ken will mention it. So, what about the Venetians, guys? They were pretty good with technology, eh?
ARGOLI breaks out into a cold sweat if he could.
Our goalie gets clammier.
Well, I guess there's nothing we can do then.
It's just like that recurring anime shot where you just zoom in awkwardly on the main character or whoever's having a freak out. That's our goalie right now.
Yeah.
He's not saying or doing anything, but he is certainly shut up.
Were Katie and Ken part of the whole drama at all? I know Katie wasn't, but was Ken?
Yeah, a bit. Although it wasn't Ken. It was strictly ARGOLI, but AURELIA and Ken were there to escort him.
Yeah, I meant more
when
like
everything went
because
down.
since Katie's new to the commune, technically they have no idea she's a part of said commune, and might be able to get supplies
Oh.
as long as she never mentions she's part of the mall.
I don't think that'll work since this requires surgery.
Well, no, it's what she's saying is she could go to the Venetian Islands and try to...
Work something out.
Yeah.
What is it? So would Katie ever have been filled in on this?
It's been like... You came slightly after ARGOLI's failure of a date.
You
And
might have heard it in passing, but not the full story.
yeah, like right now, you know that picture of distraught Shinji from Evangelion where he's in the folding chair and his hands are at his head? That's ARGOLI right now.
Okay, so yeah,
It's-
Katie just very innocently asks, "Is this the incident I heard about when I first came in? Something about a blind date?"
Oh, it was very much not a blind date. They definitely know who each other were.
We met. That doesn't mean we knew each other. She's a queen of a weird, perfect human, whatever society that can crush
Oh.
people with her mind.
Oh, machines live there too.
I didn't want that to happen to us.
Oh, that is true. I would like not to be crushed. Also, do not ask for Dr. Han's opinion. Dr. Han has no medical opinion about your failure of love life.
There's no prescription for love.
There's no prescription for a broken heart. Have lollipop.
My heart's not what's broke. Oh, whatever.
He gives you a
Katie
lollipop.
ARGOLI takes
Katie
it.
just suggests, like, well, I joined after that happened. Maybe because they won't know I am a part of the mall. I could barter.
Barter for what, though? Ken needs surgery.
Medical supplies at the very least. Possibly make a new kind of deal or truce? I'm sure we still have things that they don't, and vice versa.
ARGOLI's not... I'm not so sure of the idea. The medical supplies would be very good, but...
Oh, definitely. I am running low.
I have still retained some of my programming for customer service, so I might be able to get what we need.
Also, Ken, real quick question. I was just going over your charts and other tests I've done. How's your diet?
I eat.
Like, do you have your occasional veggies, or do you strictly eat the specialty items at Jorge's?
The fuck is a veggie?
Oh God. Let me do quick blood work. He stabs you with a needle, Ken.
No warning or anything.
Yep. You lose 2 HP.
He finds it more effective because the blood runs faster.
Yep. He like puts a sample onto a microscope tray, observes. Oh God. Okay, Ken. Can I call you Ken?
Yes.
Can it? Okay, so let me show you the chart. This is a normal human being's blood.
Uh-huh.
Now this is your blood.
What is he showing?
Well, from like a month ago when I took it.
Is it all dry now?
Yep.
Wait, when did you take my blood a month ago?
So, this is what your blood looks like now. And, what looks like before is like, see how it is, how you say, black and pungent?
Uh-huh.
Perhaps have you been swimming in any swamps recently? Have gotten contact, bit by anything recently?
We fell into the Forever Glades when we were captured by that monkey.
Okay. So here's the problem. Ken,
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
there's only one source to this problem. It is that you have so many diseases. Let me show you this diagram, Ken. Due to your combination of, I'm going to call it the Three Stooges: poor diet, unsanitary conditions, and overall dangerous lifestyle. So these three things are trying to come through this metaphorical door to kill you. Through disease, probably cancer, not sure on that one yet. Bone disease. It's eventually they will come and kill you. However, all three are trying to fit through the door at the same time, thus getting stuck and unable to kill you at this certain moment.
Is there good news to this?
Oh yeah, no, they've definitely made some medicine that could help prevent this. Basically, they're all running for your heart right now. The good news, well, within like maybe I'd give you like a year, maybe 6 months if you're lucky. Uh, if you live past 6 months, you'll wish that you died. If you live past 6 months, you wish you died at the 6 month point. Anyway, in about a year, you know, probably dead. Good news, there is cure for this awful blood disease. And, it's, unfortunately, I do not have it.
You know where it might be?
Or some lost technology. You could find it in an old hospital if it hasn't been used up already. Maybe Venetians have it. I was really Argoli, let me tell you, I was really hoping you'd, get us an in there and we could get some of the med tech there, but oh well!
I know.
It is okay. I forgive you.
Do you?
Anyway, Ken, I wish you the best of luck on the remainder of your time left. You could have lived forever, but you made bad decisions, and now you'll die.
And you stop?
Yes, payment, please.
Argoli provides bones, because I got the bones from back in session 1. And is there more payment?
No, this is perfect. Thank you.
Fantastic.
Ken, remember to come back to me in a month for another checkup, or a week.
Oh, hey, maybe the hurricane will kill us by then. Sorry, say what you were going to say.
Guys, what do I do?
We can go to the Venetians later. I'm sure we can figure something out. Welcome back.
Sorry about that.
Did you get all that? I know you have your wireless headset.
No.
Okay.
I was at. Ken was just giving me explanation that with 3 problems going on, they couldn't kill each other because they couldn't kill Ken because they were stuck in a door, basically, metaphorically.
Metaphorically, this has no basis on real world science, but fuck it. So
We're going on Simpsons logic here.
Yep. So that's that situation. There is a cure for this. The Venetians might have it. Any old hospital might have it. I'm getting the sneaking suspicion Providence might have access in some form. Whether or not they actually have it or use it is a different story.
Is it over-the-counter Tylenol?
I don't think Hans actually specified what, just that it is Dr. Hans, what is the name of this cure?
Well, let me write you a prescription. You won't be able to fill it with me, but he writes the name. It is, it's a Pensiorol.
Yeah.
It is an evolved form of that Panacea,
Yeah.
stuff that can affect things like this. And it is very rare.
Very cool.
So,
Alright.
pincer roll. Does anyone else want any medical questions answered?
There's
I
a small
think-
part of
I think Katie's good because Hans has already told her that he doesn't do robots, basically. So she'll just keep self-repairing and maintaining.
this is Danny out of character. I have half a mind to say yes, but I don't think we have the time right now.
He does an x-ray of ARGOLI. I have terrible news. You have no bones.
I think I'll live.
I don't know how you are. You have no bones.
I'm not a regular human. I am classified as human, but I don't think I am regular human. How did it go? Sorry, I'm being attacked by a bug right now.
In real life,
Yeah, actually in real life. Keep
Okay.
going. I need to figure this out.
How about you, Aurelia? Do you want checkup?
Sure.
Alright. And he puts you through the entire full service that ARGOLI got off camera. The weigh yourself, put this in your mouth, put this in you know where, and and alright. Have you been getting a lot of sunlight?
Well, when we get to go out on our little adventures, and I just got back from one.
Alright,
I tried to go out. I like being outside. So
alright. I don't know how to tell this to one human to another. But you have a growth coming out of the back of your spine that resembles an arm.
please don't tell me I have to pay for this.
I am joking! I already knew you had that because I have eyes. You are fine.
Knew it. Thank you, doctor.
Though I have noticed, your petals, are they naturally like that, or do you dye them? They seem a little bit burnt. Or the roots seem a little burnt on your hair petal?
Burnt? They're
Is that Aurelia's natural hair color, or did they dye it?
yeah, it was natural. It was I mean,
Okay.
it's from an unnatural plant, sir. But like it was a genetic it's like a genetically altered flower.
Okay. He says, so is that a natural petal?
I think so. I was I don't dye it or anything.
Oh, I wasn't saying that you dye it. And even Katie can tell that he's lying. I was just medically concerned, that is all. You appear to be healthy.
Okay. Thanks.
I have noticed one thing. And I have Your dad told me to have the talk with you. 'Cause he was too scared.
Hey,
There are
I
times
just realized that there's a place I've got to be.
when
I've
a
got some
young
work to
plant
do.
grows up and falls in love with rats, from what I am told.
so-
And the plants and the rats do not have compatible genitalia, maybe sometimes, but usually not. But that's why I'm here to tell you how maybe you could get something going.
Whoa, what is that behind you?
Oh, is there something behind me?
Yes, it looks like a lot of free medicine.
Oh my gosh, where? He has
Behind you.
his two eye hands turn around, but he's staring at you with his main hand.
Okay, then
You can just leave.
yeah, I just leave.
Oh, where are you going? I'm not done with the presentation. Hey
Oh, I
guys!
said I'm busy.
But you were just with me. What are you do? What do you have to do?
There's so much to do.
I haven't
You don't
even gone
even
over the
know.
charts.
Email it. I don't think I have email.
You don't know how email works.
I don't know how email works.
What is your email?
She gone.
What is it? I can't go back on the page. No. Does everyone leave at this point?
Yeah. Katie gives a very formal, robotic apologies, but she has other priorities elsewhere.
No one wants to know how flowers and rats can be sexually compatible after all my research.
Pretty sure there's like only one person, and it's not any of us.
Yeah. So, Ken, how are you doing?
Ken is more like in shock, not really saying anything, and just trying to process all of what just happened.
Ken, here's what I'm gonna rule it as here. Just to put some fear in you. If you are dropped below 0, you can do so the 3, you're gonna roll an extra D10, and this is gonna determine if there is a medical side effect here.
Oh boy.
Until you get your Goku heart medicine.
Until you get your sensu bean.
Yeah, the magical heart medicine Goku gets before the Cell Saga. God. You are currently in this state. Let me... real quick, I'm just gonna pull an art here. As you leave Dr. Hans, there are some people running in a slight panic. A crowd is formed downstairs. or is a lot of people are hiding in their rooms right now, sort of complaining like, we don't need this right now, come on. And one person goes, I thought the zombies were bad enough. And you hear the sound of blaster fire and some clubs hitting against metal.
Oh dear.
And give me one moment. I'm going to set up the scene here. And Katie, you are aware of the mall security bots.
Yeah.
They aren't sentient like you are. They have they're very much more like, they can't hold conversation. They're not bright. They are meant to.
Fair enough.
They are not awakened like you are.
Alright, so that means that they're just, to Katie, a bit of a bore.
Yeah. You get better conversations out of the rest of the team.
And maybe Hans, if she's desperate.
If she's desperate. Hans is not interested in you because you are a robot, but you are interested in Hans because he is a robot. And I find that funny.
And it's like she's not even looking for anything close or special, really.
She's just
wants someone to be able to kind of complain about robot things.
There are moments where Hans forgets he is a robot.
The past conversation was a good indicator of that.
Yeah.
I didn't get rid of it, by the way. I've lost it. It's somewhere in the house, but
Time to let powder sit in your room for a while.
oh no,
And
it's in the
just
house,
sit-
out in the living room. So
Oh, well, I hope powder finds it.
I dropped it. So
Like
anyway,
Hunter.
So
anyway, I lost my train of thought.
it is
just
coming
Katie.
from. Oh, good.
Katie is desperate for robot connection.
Oh, there's
what's-
Ken Jr. at least, maybe.
Ken Jr. is sentient enough, yeah. Mhm.
Oh yeah, how's Ken Jr. handling all this?
Father, are you going to die?
Well, yes, I might die.
It is okay, Father. I can tell you how death is like. I have died several times. I have died a total of once.
Maybe hold off on that for now.
Father, I find the best way to cope with non-existence is simply not to think about it.
I mean, yeah, that is a fair point.
If you don't think about it, it can't come back to hurt you.
Huh.
I'm kidding. That is a terrible way to deal with your issues. However, I have no better alternative. I will be here to comfort you when you need it.
I appreciate it, Junior.
As long as you tell me I am better than Sprinkles.
You are always better than Sprinkles, my boy.
I want him to hear that.
Maybe not right now, buddy.
And you start to hear the commotion coming from downstairs.
Oh, yes, Katie was trying to figure out what was going on with the robots.
Yep. Scooter passes by. Hey, if you could do us a favor real quick, there's some guys downstairs causing a commotion. They managed to do something to the security robot. I don't got my gun on me at the moment. Could you guys handle that while I go get my guns?
Certainly.
Alright, thank y'all. And he departs towards his shop. You guys go downstairs. And you see four of those Providence guys beating up on one of your security robots. Specifically the one you usually have downstairs to patrol. It already looks like they might have broke through the door. There's one guy standing near the door who's like rubbing his nose. But currently, you know, it looks like there was a brief tussle with one of the security bots. And one of them is kind of hurt already from the security bot. But they have somehow managed to, like, tip it on its side and are currently in the middle of beating it. And they look over to you. And they go, "Hello, are you in charge around here?"
Yeah.
Really has his arms crossed.
Oh, thank goodness. You got killer robots in here.
Katie raises her hand and goes, "They are not killers."
They shot
Our
me.
security.
One of them goes, "That thing shot me."
Did you provide identification?
Why do I need to do that?
They are programmed for security. Without proper identification, you don't belong.
He grumbles. It's like, look, we're sorry. We were defending ourselves from what we thought was a rogue robot rampaging through here. We were trying to let you guys know about the whole Providence initiative going on.
Already know it. We were attacked by you guys before.
What? What are you talking about?
ARGOLI raises one of his tentacles up, and this like big tall lady attacked us back at the airport.
Did you? That doesn't sound like anyone. That doesn't sound like who I think you're trying to tell me it is.
She was excited that we were a challenge, but disappointed that she had to leave.
Look, we're just here to offer a safe place for when the storm hits. I'm assuming you guys have some sort of weather technology, yes or no? Are you guys even aware about it?
We're aware.
Oh, then
We're actually working on it.
Oh, then you should come with us to Providence.
We are already making the necessary preparations to stay here.
I mean, no offense, but this place is kind of a little ramshackled. I mean, and
Yes.
it's kind of low to the
And
ground.
home.
Look, we're just offering a safe place to stay.
We've been attacked by you before, and now we come in and see you attacking our security robots.
We were...
It's not a great look.
Look, we didn't mean to start anything from this. We get this as your property. If you want us to leave, we can leave. But that thing
Choose your
attacked
experts
us.
carefully.
Say that again, Con.
That thing attacked us. We were defending ourselves. We're sorry to intrude.
Katie looks to the group and goes, "Is this community the only one that does the research on their destinations beforehand?"
I don't know. Aurelia? Do you have any thoughts on all this?
Do we think they might have good technology that could help Ken?
Hey, Providence guys.
Yes.
What's your medical situation?
Oh, we have doctors on site.
Are any of them trained surgeons?
We can take a look, but at Providence, what we're trying to do is provide a safe place for, you know, anyone can live. I mean, yeah, you have to, there's a tribute tax, obviously, if you want to, if you want to have a roof over your head there, but it's, as long as you put in the work, you're afforded the accommodations like everyone there.
What are your rules? Like, I'm trying to think how to say this.
What kind of tribute, maybe?
Yeah, that, and I mean, I'm trying to find out about the mutant,
Oh,
the traitor thing.
Oh, we accept all kinds. Mutant, whatever kind of mutant you are, lizard, plant, whatever. It doesn't matter to us. As long as you can put in a helping hand to make Providence a better place, we'll accept you. It's like I'm part anteater. And he's wearing a mask that would normally crush an anteater's face, like really compress it.
Uh-huh.
So the fact that he's
I feel
telling
sorry for your nose.
why? Anyway.
It's just Katie just had that that blinking eye.
Yeah.
Her lights blinked in and out to do the processing for a minute.
This fax machine noises.
Because now she's like, wait a minute, are they lying?
Yeah, you put in the work and you get a roof over your head. I'm assuming it's like that here, right? Yes?
We're pretty lax, but when push comes to shove, we all work together.
I mean, it's pretty similar.
Except
Look,
for
we
all
had
the guns and the
Although
Yeah.
I do believe we do not
enforcement.
have taxes.
I mean,
Okay, hang on. A lot of things happened at once there. Aurelia? What did you say?
We don't have police. That's what I was getting at.
Yeah. We have the security bots, and that's about it.
I mean, it looks like from, the weapons you got on hand, are you the police here?
We're scavengers.
Reconnaissance.
Anything out there, that's what we're for.
I mean, then you guys would be perfect. We need folks like you at Providence. Are you sure you guys are the leaders around here? Is there someone else in charge? We just want to spread the word that there's a safe place to stay.
I can't grab Katie, but I was gonna say during this whole conversation, I was gonna say she was scooting closer to the broken down robot so that she can drag it back to the group.
There you go.
Roll me an athletics check. These things are fucking heavy.
Oh yeah, no, she's taking her time with this because she knows that these guys are not like immediately hostile. 13.
Yep. It's loud. It's not really subtle.
The idea is that she's tilted it upwards to at least be on its wheels so it's not scratching the floor.
It's a little too late for that.
It killed the conversation for a split second, and then it's like, oh,
Yep.
keep going.
I just imagine there's just the screeching pauses everything. They all look to her and she goes, I must perform repairs later. Conversation continues.
Yeah.
Look,
Should we get who are our leaders? What are they? Like Scooter? Who's our leader?
Scooter, Bernard,
I think
and Beanard and Pascal are kind of your main three. Your
They're been around the
elders.
longest, basically.
Yep,
Yeah.
the elders, if you will. The Elder Council.
Technically Big Jim, but he left, so...
One of us could let them know what's going on while we sit here with these guys.
Yeah, I was trying to figure out who, actually. I'll go. I'll go let the others know real quick. How's that sound?
Okay.
Alright. Pascoli, you come back with, real quick, I'm just gonna randomly roll it here.
Which one we get?
Actually, who do you go after? Pascal? Scooter? Or... I mean, Scooter's on his way here, so it's probably Scooter. No offense. I shouldn't even bother.
Yeah, at this point, I imagine Scooter might have actually, like, been at the very least, like making his way down the escalator, I guess.
Yeah, he's got a weapon that you have not seen in the listed on the menu. It looks like a chainsaw, shotgun, flamethrower sort of deal.
Oh, it's the thing he showed us the other day. I imagine. I remembered something about that being mentioned. It was a thing he wanted to make before we got the gas.
And he's
Anyway,
like, "All right, so we fighting? We kicking ass or what?"
Not yet. It's those Providence guys I was telling you guys about. They're already here, apparently, and they're spreading the word about this awesome place that they're housing people, but... And again, we...
Did you tell them to
the
leave?
scavengers. We've been telling them to leave, but they're like, are you guys really the leaders and stuff like that, and... We're just trying to get them out. We already told them off a few times that we've been attacked by them before, so...
I mean, I could try shotgun diplomacy if you'd like.
We're trying to keep things civil right now because something tells me they're just gonna come back and attack us later. You can bring the shotgun, flamethrower, chainsaw with us, because never know.
Alright, I can't wait to use this beauty. And he, like, cocks it, and the chainsaw, the flamethrower parts fall off.
Yeah.
And you
If
got the
anything, we
shotgun
can try
part?
and convince them to come back with a diplomat.
That's an idea.
Out of character set. Well, maybe we are in the middle of construction. If I like to keep things civil while we're inside the mall here. So We'll try diplomacy. Follow my lead, kid.
Okay.
He takes off his hat for a moment, slicks his hair back, winks at
If I
you
may,
with two eyes.
because he has the third eye. But real quick, what might have been happening with the others while this was occurring, or was it just like a Mexican standoff right now?
How are you guys handling it? Argo, as Katie
Aurelia
and Ken.
and Ken Jr.
I
Can't forget
think
Ken Jr.
Katie would maintain the idea that we might be interested by just like asking basic questions. Like one of the ones she'd be interested in is, what's the robot situation?
Yeah. And Aurelia's
Like,
interested in their medicine. She also wants to know what the whole traitor thing was about earlier.
But without like
Why?
making it obvious that we saw it.
That we spied on them, yeah.
Yeah.
Just like, I don't know, maybe something like we overheard it on our way home, but we didn't stick around. All we heard was like one or two words, maybe, in passing.
Maybe, you know, if they don't know about the lady, we can mention that. Like, oh, we heard it from the person that attacked us before.
Also possible that they followed us from there.
It's possible. It's possible. Yeah, that's why keeping it not obvious would be a pretty big idea, yeah.
Or not even mentioning it at all, and Katie just giving an just asking what they know about the big scary lady. Because Katie's got her good memory, she could just describe who she is, like, almost to a T, maybe even show a picture.
Yep. So you want to bring up the lady?
Let's go with, yeah, just Katie asking, like, by the way, who is this person?
Oh, that's one of the lieutenants. Lieutenant Quake. She's yeah. She works directly for the boss, Lord Ford Flagler. She
You did mention
answers.
that before.
She answers directly to him.
And why she would act that way when we met her?
What way?
Earlier, I had said she was excited for a challenge, but then got sad because she was called away.
She also sent guys after us.
Who wants to roll insight?
I've got a 3.
I've got only a +1.
Yeah, I got a +1 only.
Does anyone
All of our
want to
insight sucks.
well, I guess I got the highest, so.
Yep.
12.
12? Alright. With a 12, I mean, it's easy to tell that he's clearly not telling the whole story, but it's either maybe a mix of him just not being at the rank to work directly under her. Maybe it's he's being coy, like, what do you mean? She's not like that. She seems like a honorable person.
In ignorance.
Either feigning ignorance or just might be ignorant. Either way, your acting direct questions will not lead to a direct answer here. Without, force or persuasion.
How about the robot situation then? How are robots treated?
Robots are treated like anyone else. Ask Sanchez here. I'm a robot. He pulls off his mask, revealing bionicle face. And he puts the mask back on.
There's a small
Are you
part of
from
me
up
that
north?
And I mean specifically bionicles when they don't have the mask on.
Yeah. I had half a mind to joke. He pulls off the mask and it looks exactly like the mask, but a different color because he's a robot.
God.
But Katie, what were you gonna say?
Katie very curiously asked if this robot was from up north. You know, the Orlando area.
Technically, I was made in Hong Kong, but
Huh?
I live here in the great United States.
Are these names like foreign to us?
Yeah, you have
'Cause we
no
don't
idea
live in
what
Miami,
the fuck
right?
he's talking about. You have no idea what the fuck. Like, United States, you got a vague idea because of movies and maps you've seen. You know, your basic reading level has definitely told you. Hong Kong? Maybe? Like, Ken definitely know. Ken doesn't know what the fuck a Hong Kong is. Aurelia
Fuck
kinda...
is a Hong Kong
You've probably heard a different Kong.
monkey.
And,
And Katie just blinks and just says, I am from Orlando.
oh. Neat.
Up there, we are treated like weapons.
Well, with Ford Flagler, I'm treated like I'm the best I can be.
What is the best you can be?
He does not answer.
Katie asking uncomfortable robot questions.
He's processing. His hear fax machine noises come from him. Aurelia, did you have any questions?
I guess not.
Ken, any questions?
Nah, Ken is just gonna stand there with like his arms folded, trying to look tough. But in reality, he's still kind of zoning out from the fact that he's going to die.
Katie's still gonna keep trying to keep them preoccupied from, actually doing anything. So there'll be more questions like, what about the rules in the area? How does trade work? So on and so forth.
Yeah.
Busy work questions.
So, you arrive, Argoli, you arrive back with Scooter.
Mm-hmm.
Now follow my lead. He cocks the shotgun, fires it in the air. He's like, what do you want? What do you want? They aim his guns at him.
Argoli rubs his forehead.
There's the leader you wanted.
What are you doing here? Get! Scram! It's my property! Stand down, you... We will respond in violence if you shoot.
Alright, Argoli pulls out his weapon then. Can you not? Like I said, you guys attacked us before.
And, Katie, at this point, while talking to them, you have, the big robot, the security robot, back up. And you point out...
He has... Oh, what did I point out?
Actually, say what you're gonna say.
Oh, I was going to say, if she does bring it back online, she's not putting it up into, like, an active mode. It'd be in maintenance.
Yeah. So it's back up. It just looks intimidating. And Scooter points his gun at them. It's like, well, you're outnumbered. About 6-4. I don't like your odds. So, you're going to answer some questions. Understood, boys? First question. What are you doing here? Just kidding. I already know. ARGOLI told me. Second question. Actually, you know what? I don't really have any questions. I'd like y'all to leave. We will think about your offer about joining your fun little kids club down in Providence. Give us some time. We ain't going to escalate if you don't escalate. But come back and start bashing in our security bots again, and I'll take it personally.
Katie would like to pipe up and suggest maybe sending a diplomat next time instead.
And they all sort of look at each other.
Because Katie's trying to be, polite and nice about this still.
They put away their weapons and like, all right, well, enjoy your day. And they leave.
ARGOLI puts his crowbar back as they do as well.
Yep.
When they're out of earshot, Katie just looks to the team.
Oh, yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
And
sorry.
when they're out of earshot, Katie looks to the team, looks to Aurelia and Ken, and goes, I hope that I at least had set a good impression, and that they will send a diplomat.
Mm-hmm.
I don't.
I would rather them send a diplomat than armed forces.
I think we prefer them to send no one, but I don't think that's really going to be an option anymore. There's the page. Man, they've really been coming out of the woodworks lately.
Are you talking IRL or in game?
Yeah, in game. I'm sorry, I've been flubbing on my ARGOLI voice lately.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm like, I know the bug was coming. You had the bug issue.
Oh yeah, no, the bug's gone for now.
All right.
I meant in character with the Providence guys.
All right, so in game.
Out of character, I am really hoping that just Katie being curious actually helped.
I think it did.
You definitely de-escalated.
Good.
Oh yeah, our goalie to Scooter is like, this wasn't exactly what I had in mind, by the way. It worked, but
yeah, no, I don't tolerate getting bullied at all. Somebody comes into your house, start waving a stick. You got the right to protect your property.
Yeah. Thank you for the help, though.
Hey, no problem. They probably were gonna start a fight if I didn't scare them off.
I can give you a report on my entire conversation if you would like.
That is something that you should give Pascal. I'm gonna go take a nap.
Are you guys all okay? ARGOLI asks the team.
I met another robot. He said he is from Hong Kong. I do not know what Hong Kong is.
Cool.
Seems like just another thing we're gonna have to deal with eventually.
Eventually. Anywhere between that or the Venetians. Oh boy. Out of character, our goalie is considering. He's considering the Venetians. He does not like Providence.
Ken?
Here's hoping Katie can set a good impression with the Venetians.
Uh,
Yeah, GM.
how's Ken doing?
Ken is still trying to process everything the doctor told him, so he hasn't really been paying that much attention to the goings on because there was no fighting.
You cannot,
I've given Ken a problem that he can't solve with his fists.
question.
can't-
When it comes to the health condition, is it something he has to, like, actively avoid fighting?
I will say you should
'Cause he has, like,
actively
nothing to protect
avoid.
his neck?
You should actively avoid getting dropped to 0. Which for Ken is actually kind of hard.
He does have a easy heal. Yeah, Martin?
Yeah.
Katie would like to genuinely suggest some neck armor.
Might not be a bad idea if we have something like that. But also, Ken, do you want to talk about it? Or is
Do
it
I
too
want
soon?
to? No. Should I? Probably.
Right now, probably not.
Yeah, right now, probably not.
Okay, because we're here for you, buddy. We can get through this.
Can we? Or is this finally an impassable wall that good old Ken cannot punch through?
You don't have to do everything by yourself, my man. ARGOLI says, tapping his shoulder. like bicep, not like on his shoulder. Too close to the neck. Well, in
Yeah.
any event, we can figure this out. Preferably without the Providence folk. Look, that fight we had with what's her name, that was an awful impression. Also in character, I need to get back to the ARGOLI voice. Discount Zoidberg. It's hard to keep.
It's alright. So, so at this point, let me, pull up my notes here. Alright. So what's next on your agenda here?
Do I still have my notes?
So, from what I remember, you had, you already have the people clearing out debris, and people are doing that at home. You already collect the stuff to defend, cover the holes and whatnot. It's actually a lot darker in here than usual now that you have the shutters up.
Do you
And
have any like backup lights able to illuminate the area?
yeah. There's one guy whose mutant power is that he could glow really, really bright. And it was just sort of annoying. But now he's useful. It's time for Doug's time to shine. For real this time.
I like to imagine Doug looks pretty plain otherwise.
Oh, he's a starfish man.
Love it.
But not like a 5-point starfish, one of those like 10-armed starfish.
Oh.
He's got like a human face.
Eh, so like an Eldritch Patrick Star.
Yeah, a bit.
Damn.
Doug's gonna shine brighter than ever, baby. And then Cindy will notice me.
Cindy is
I'm
fun,
sure
baby.
she will.
You will never learn who Cindy is, and this plot point will never be brought up again.
Aww.
I
Well,
want to know.
Doug and Cindy, the new will they, won't they? Season 2 of Gamma. Miami Man. Alright. So, your other objectives were to, collect medicine. You already got enough food.
Potentially let others know
Yeah.
about the situation to house them.
And then do some scouting as well about Providence. As well as potentially find an escape route out of the city. Just in case. So,
I'm trying
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember anyone from the eastern side of town. If there are anyone there that has
Yeah.
any medical experience other than the Venetians, which yeah, we should probably talk to them.
Ugh. Not really, not a lot of medicine men on that end
Yeah.
of things. Ignacio knows how to chill a guy out. And Pascal knows how to I'm sorry, not Pascal. Buffet knows how to party. You don't really know the people in Lemon Haiti too much. The Woods of Wind folks were pretty secretive.
They also weren't particularly impressed with our escapades last campaign, unfortunately.
Yeah.
We can try to smooth things over, but it's definitely not going to be for another fight.
Yeah. And from what you have heard, your arch nemesis, Riker Shiro, is currently in charge of the fire arena now that Pascal. Sorry, not. Why do I keep saying Pascal? I think it's because it's a fun name.
It's a fun name.
Yep. Now that Papa Triple Pump and Bernie are gone, or have gone missing since the battle.
Oh, the both of them. Interesting.
Yep.
I knew Triple Pump did. I didn't know Bernie did. Interesting.
Yep.
Although now that you bring it up, since we're talking about potentially letting people know, ARGOLI brings up the fire arena guys. I imagine Aurelia groans because of Riker Shiro. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Katie. There are these guys who fight in arena all the time. We had to fight a couple of guys to get them to help us fight Dr. Frankenbeast a year ago. Their leader left? Question mark? And the new guy's kind of, ARGOLI looks at Aurelia.
An asshole.
Yeah, an asshole.
Well then.
We've given him many chances, and he squandered all of them.
Katie
gotta
thinks
keep
this
him-
over and just says, "That is unfortunate."
Yeah, we kind of tolerate him because, for the most part, he's kind of a wimp.
It sounds
But,
like he is starting to become a problem.
eh. He hasn't done anything outside of the arena, so definitely something to keep in mind, I guess.
All right. So your following actions. You guys get a long rest, obviously.
Yeah.
And here's what I want in between sessions.
Us to decide.
Decide if you're wanting to get anything before you leave. I think from what I'm gathering, and what I'm gonna plan for, your goal is to head east. To obviously find medicine, inform friends, and try to get Ken in tip-top shape again.
Yeah.
At the very...
I think so.
Yeah. Argoli does have half a mind to visit the Venetians again, but we can figure out the finer details of that later.
Yep. So,
Come on. Sorry.
I know one thing Katie's gonna want to do is start researching and taking diplomacy lessons.
yep. Do you want talking lessons from Aurelia? The party
Sure.
diplomat? I guess, question mark.
She is the
Would
face of the
Aurelia
party.
be willing to give Katie some lessons? Because it sounds like if we're gonna end up going to the Venetians, Katie's gonna be the one doing the roles.
I'm not sure. We haven't really figured out if we think the unfamiliar face thing is gonna work, right?
We haven't decided yet.
If anything, it's not a bad idea if, well, if we end up needing a diplomat for the Providence guys, then, well, we have you, Aurelia. So, but for the Venetians, yeah, that's probably not going to work, but I mean, it can't hurt. But odds are we might do, we might just face that fear head on,
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
Alright.
All right, then, Katie, we'll leave it up to others for diplomacy.
It might not be a bad thing to teach her anyway, though. Can't hurt.
Yeah.
There's
can do
no
that.
skin off of her. Well, I guess no skin off of her nose doesn't really apply to her.
No rust off her face.
So,
No chrome off her dome.
so here's what's up. So the following morning, after y'all rest and whatnot, Pascal does the morning meeting. They do the raffle for who gets to choose the music, which I'm gonna roll a d6. Aurelia 1, Ken 2, Argoli 3, Katie 4, and then 5 and 6 is a random NPC.
What do we got? Oh, it's a rando.
It's a random.
It's a 6.
So, I'm gonna say Ricky the Rat or Rodentonio, uh, dad of Rat Think, gets to pick the music today. Oh, you gotta go
Oh,
with the
boy.
classics. Non-stop Frank Sinatra.
Did Robert? Did Yogurt Napkin ever write Aurelia back?
Oh, highs or lows. I forgot the Rats of Lummis are also out east.
Yep, they are.
Low.
It's almost.
Alright. So you do get a letter. It's from your beloved Yogurt Napkin. Hey, Aurelia. I'm doing fine. I miss you. Listen. I might not be in Lummis if you come to visit me again. The Rat King has been propositioned by these people in Providence to have a safe domicile and a potential, potential lordship under Ford Flagler. Due to the upcoming storm, things are a little weird near the coast right now. It's like the beach goes on for miles. And we are worried about the end times. You should really join us in Providence. I really just want you there so I can be with you more. Miss you. Long distance relationships are rough, but we'll pull through. Yogurt Napkin.
Aurelia just says, "Fuck."
Wow, what's wrong?
Hey, you respect Sinatra. Yells Rodentonio.
Oh. Okay, I have to tell Road Antonio though about the other rats.
Look, if I know anything about them, if someone really tall, Rat King usually wouldn't agree to something like this. So someone spooked Rat King. So if you find out what spooked Rat King, maybe you can convince him not to go. But Yogurt Napkin, I love the kid. Yogurt Napkin's a good guy. I fought with him many times. But he's also, he's a soldier. He's not a warrior. He listens to the commands. He listens to orders. You know, without question. Me, I couldn't. I got too much independence. I'm also taller than most of them, so I can tell them what to do. But you're also taller than them. Well, most of them. And, you know, from what I remember, you're pretty much an ally to rat culture. I'm pretty sure you can talk them out of this.
Okay. We'll
I'm
have to stop. We'll have to stop. We'll have to stop at the and talk to them.
That's if we can find them first. They're not already there.
That's true. They said they might not be there. But he might not be expecting me so soon.
Well, they're on the way. Go ahead, sorry.
As the New York Frank Sinatra song starts playing, start spreading the news. Ricky tells you, look. From what I remember, the rats love you. I don't think they're gonna mind. Now, yes, are they spooked? Yeah, you know, little consequence. They're always fucking spooked. So, literally, you could slam a door and it'll cause a fucking small riot. My recommendation: just talk to them, and don't sweat the small stuff. Like what Frank would always say. I don't know, something vaguely sexist or, you know, narcissistic. I actually haven't seen a lot of Frank's, and I just like the music. And then he walks away.
Okay.
Like, okay, bye.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Ratfink.
That's Ratfink's dad, thank you.
No, you said.
I said Ricky wrote Antonio, who is Ratfink's
Yeah, but
dad.
then. Yeah, but then I thought you said Ratfink later. Never mind.
No, you did.
I misheard.
And as people are starting to leave the morning meeting, Beanard comes running in with Todd.
Beanard.
Who I don't know if I actually have an image of Todd anywhere. I fucking love Todd.
I tried to remember Todd.
Oh, I found Todd.
I remember Todd. I know. It's
Oh,
not
yes.
gonna come.
You'll
There he
never
is.
forget Todd.
Oh, God,
I forgot him by
that's
name, but I can't forget this guy.
Todd. Everyone loves Todd. I'm putting him in the back.
Just his face.
He's looking
Maybe.
upon our goal. No, move it back. He looks like he's peeking.
Hey guys, what's going on?
It's Todd. Guys, we got a bit of a problem here. Todd speaks up. Real big dilemma.
I think you got the voices mixed up.
Sorry, Todd is
Yeah, keep
sort of
going.
California surfer, and Beanard East.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a big heckin' problem.
Yeah.
Someone's just outright destroyed some of the props that we had on the roof.
Mhm. Yeah.
It's well, are you guys gonna wait there, or you want to help me inspect the damages? Jeez.
Hey, we're
Katie will
going.
go. She will march her way up.
Yeah, we're all going.
All right. So mostly the rest of the people there are sort of like Pascal's like, I'll get the rest of everybody on the assembly. And you get to the roof, and I do not have an image of this, and I apologize. I really need to do the roof of this place. But the roof of the Crystal Mall, Crystal Dolphin Mall here, has been converted into like sort of a small farmland, if you will.
Mm-hmm.
People have put like topsoil on the roof and have been growing crops. Sort of
Remember,
in a nice
we moved
elevator.
a bunch of those into Katie's place because she was willing to.
So a lot of them
She had
have been
enough
moved there.
outlets.
Some are just not ready yet to be harvested.
Mm-hmm.
And they're hoping to do it sort of last minute. but now it looks like someone used like they're ripped to shreds, like stalks of corn and wheat have just been torn to shreds. But it's all, it's Miami, it's humid out, but the ground is soaking. And there are parts of the like concrete on the roof here that's slightly cleaner. Like it's been pressure washed, if you will.
Yeah.
Did the Providence guys have anything like that on them?
That was my
Pressure
initial thought.
washer? Yeah.
I don't know about a pressure wash. Well,
ARGOLI, roll a tech check.
Well, I was actually gonna. Yeah, I'm doing that, but I was going to ask. I thought when you mentioned that it was a. So I flubbed.
Oof.
ARGOLI,
I nat one.
even with a nat 1, you'd be able to tell, like, you don't know what the fuck they did. Maybe they have something like this. But from the damages on the security robot yesterday, those were caused by heat. Stuff like laser blast or, like their weird laser or electro clubs that they have. Or, sorry, laser clubs that they have, or their, their guns might have shot something that produces a heat effect or a lightning effect. This is just pure, piercing force here that has, soaked this area with water as well.
This isn't exactly a storm thing either.
There was no rain since you've been gone.
Or even overnight.
No.
And it wasn't like this yesterday?
No.
ARGOLI asks Beanard.
No, it was perfectly dry out. It's alright.
Is it wet?
He's perfectly dry out. So, no, it's just wet. It's soaked and ripped apart.
Localized entirely on this rooftop?
Yeah, basically.
Looking over the roof out into the distance, and it's pretty normal so far.
Katie would like to inspect to see if possibly it might have been the Providence people we had just encountered.
Well, we did that with a tech check, but maybe an investigation. You can find
Katie,
some
you can roll an
details.
investigation.
Yeah. Not 20.
Oh.
The duality of tabletop.
So, here's what you find out. Katie, what makes things super suspicious, it wasn't like this last night. There's also something weird about the angle here, of the shot. Because this has affected a few different patches. But from what you can tell with the water sprays, the splattering of the water left on the roof, for one patch is going one direction, and the splattering of the water on the second patch next to it is going the other direction.
So it's not all coming from one direction.
That's the thing. Someone's definitely affected this from a range and has somehow... You're guessing either there are two people shooting in two different directions, or someone has curved the bullet here, basically.
So there's only 2 directions that all of these patches have been hit with?
These two specific one sent the splashing is going in a north direction for one patch, the other patch is going in a south direction. The splattering. So
It's just the 2 patches?
Yeah, for right now, and then you see that it's actually different for every single patch, and judging from the splashing from in between 2 patches, it's like something did a U-turn mid-air and splashed the ground.
Okay. Katie will explain all of this to the team.
That shouldn't be possible.
This is very deliberate, if that's the case.
It's and Katie, you look off into the distance from where it looks like, look off in the distance, and you see on an opposite rooftop a man in a fur coat who quickly just sort of disappears. And then you hear from Todd, "Look out, dudes!" And off to the side of you all are 4 floating things of water. And it shoots out at rapid speed, and that's where we're ending our episode.
Hey!
Oh.
I'm Boosh /Connar / your GM DM here. You can find me, Boosh at ConJoined Artist on Blue Sky. B00SH on Blue Sky, Con the Artist on Twitter, and ConJoined Artist on Instagram. Follow the YouTube, like, comment, subscribe. And I'm gonna and join the Discord, be our friend. I'm passing it over to Martin.
Hey!
Woo, it's me. You can find me Twitter, MJ_voice actor. Find me on Blue Sky, Mango VA. That's usually some permutation of where I am everywhere else. So follow me to hire me, please.
Do it. Danny.
Hi, I'm Danny. I played as ARGOLI. I've been attacked by a roach this evening. It is perfectly fine. I exist online. I have a Twitter, but I don't post. GreatLeo I believe that's all I have. Check out the Shoggy channel, the Shoggy Seldom. They have a YouTube that also does tabletop. And All Guardsman Party finished, right? I think it did. Go check that out.
Yippee. Becca.
Hi, I'm Becca. You can find me on Blue Sky under Charisse Chataway. I don't post very often, but hey, it's there.
And the lovely Steph.
You can find me as Stoophie on both social medias. I also don't post that much, but I'm there and here on this channel sometimes.
Yippee. And yeah, I think that's it. Oh, Mitchell has a plug. I'm a dog. You certainly are. Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Maybe it was actual plug. Just-
yeah, sure.
Yeah, do the actual plug.
Yeah.
Adequately Advanced Magic. It's on
Yes.
the podcast websites like Spoofy. I mean Spotify.
Yeah. All right, now everyone laugh together.
I don't understand what's so funny.
Ooh.